Hi guys, welcome to France. For the first time I'm actually out and about. There's a lot of road noise, so apologies if there's a lot of traffic. But for the first time, yeah, I'm out on French streets, and I wanted to show you a bit of the scenery. So this is Faucon. It's a little French seaside village, or town I suppose, it's big enough to be a town. Right on the northwest coast of France, so literally just across the channel from England. Behind me there's the ruins of an old castle, and that castle was apparently, according to the sign behind me, was the favourite residence of Richard the Lionheart, obviously close enough to England to be able to still call it home. And yeah, I'm kind of in the middle of a market square. That behind me is the church that we went to for my friend's wedding at the weekend, so that was really pretty. Last weekend, I should say. It's a week ago now. It's gone by really fast. And just there behind me is a shop called Geek Summer, and Geek Summer is a collectible shop. They've got Yu-Gi-Oh, they've got Pokemon, they've got quite a few bits and pieces by the look in the window, and they have their own Twitch channel advertised on the window too. So we're gonna pop in there. My partner Tink, who's from this village or town, is gonna probably have to ask if we can film in there, and assuming it's okay, then I'll be able to follow up with a bit of a shot from inside the shop. And I'm thinking maybe we'll try and open a few French packs just to see if we have any extra luck by opening foreign. So give me a second and we'll find out whether I'm allowed in. So I have to be a bit careful because I'm not allowed to show any faces of people. There are a few people in the shop, but I'm just going to quickly sort of have a bit of a walk around. Lots and lots of books, obviously all in French. There's some sets I don't fully understand. They have a very cool display of figurines, collectibles. Some My Hero Academia, some Yu-Gi-Oh, and most importantly for me, there's a bit of Pokemon. There's a lot of magic. There's the One Ring sets. Obviously the ring's been found, but yeah. And a lot of figurine painting materials, so a lot of paints, and just really tons of books. So a bit of a quick tour around the shop. I have bought some stuff, so I'm going to open that, and we'll see what I can pull. Okay, so I'm back at Tink's mum's house where we're staying, and I did buy a couple of bits and pieces. So first off, I'll explain. I had a bit of a strange situation with the shop. Initially, they wouldn't let me film inside the shop, and it was mainly because there were people there. They have one table for games there, and there were people that were sort of there playing. I think they were playing Yu-Gi-Oh, but the owner was a bit wary about letting me film, potentially sort of filming people having their faces without sort of getting permission from everyone. But then the owner kind of explained that actually there was also this strange little situation where one of the supermarkets nearby apparently sends staff potentially to sort of record or to kind of get hints about how to maybe arrange their Pokemon and stuff in their shop. So apparently he's found people with sort of cameras before, and there's one shop in particular that's setting up an area within their supermarket where they'll sell Pokemon and bits and pieces, and he doesn't like the idea, obviously, competition taking ideas from him, which I can understand, but funny little situation. So initially, yeah, I couldn't film, and then he kind of said, well, as long as you don't film anyone's faces or have them on camera, then you can kind of film the shop. So I filmed for a minute or two just to sort of show the range of stuff that they had there. Mostly it was books, as you saw, but a few figurines, lots of Yu-Gi-Oh, lots of Magic, not as much Pokemon as I would have expected, but I managed to pick up a few pieces. So first off, I picked up this 2-pack blister with Paldea Evolved and Brilliant Stars in French, known as that. I don't even know if I can say that last word, intensillantes. Okay, brilliant stars with a smoliv inside, which I thought was quite cute, but mainly the reason why I picked up that one was because I thought I'd get both, and there was the Oinkalone version as well, and I kind of really wanted the Oinkalone. So again, brilliant stars, Paldea Evolved. So I got both of those, and while I was there I also thought I'd pick up a Paldean Legends tin. So I got 4 packs inside there. We got 4 packs inside the 2-pack blisters. So we got 8 packs to open today. And as a little bit of an extra, and big shout out to Jordan over at FanReps Pokemon. He kind of pushed me along to try and film in the shop if I could. And he did suggest possibly doing a giveaway for some packs. So I've brought 4 packs of Scarlet and Violet French. So if any of you are sort of interested in just having sealed packs of different languages, or if you just really want to rip open 4 packs of French Pokemon cards, I'm going to be doing a giveaway for these 4 packs. All you need to do, like, subscribe, be in the channel, and possibly when I get back, which will be on Thursday, I'll do a spin the wheel for everyone that liked, subscribed, and yeah, leave a comment on this video too. So like, subscribe, leave a comment, and we'll do a wheel spin on Thursday when I'm back, and one of you lucky people will take home 4 packs of French Scarlet and Violet. I got 1 of each art in case you wanted them for a sealed collection, but if you want to rip into them, by all means, and I'd love to know what pulls you get. So those are going to go safely to be packed away. And I'm going to start with ripping open these 2 packs inside this blister. So, and as per usual, these don't like to open very nicely. Let's try not to damage the packs while we get them out. So yeah, wasn't quite the shop tour that I thought it was going to be. It was unfortunate, but as I say, I do understand the guy's reluctance. This is really cool. It's quite heavy actually, a bit of weight to it. And these are just going to go on my shelf. Oh, I don't even know, it won't be able to go on the shelf, will it? It's only got 2 little legs and they're right in the middle. I'm going to find a way to prop it up on my display when I get home. But we do have a Smoliv. Oh, okay, it does stand up by itself, which is cool. So let's crack on with these 2 packs. We have Brilliant Stars and Paldea Evolved. We'll go with the Brilliant Stars first. Hope you're all having a fantastic Saturday. It's been quite busy for me. Originally I wanted to get home and open these straight away, but I had to do a bit of last minute DIY around Tink's mum's house. That was a quite badly cut code card. Interesting to see what the quality is like on these. I don't know where they're printed. So there's a code. I assume you can still use that. So yeah, did a bit of DIY at Tink's mum's house, and didn't get a chance to open these until quite late into the evening. So I should hopefully have it uploaded by the end of the day. But if not, happy Sunday if you're watching this. We have a Darkness Energy, Gloria, Terraclope. This is where we're going to have some real fun with names. Terraclope, Staros, Chinchidoo. This is going to be fun. Chinchidoo, Balbuto, Stalgamin, Tarinor, Creamy. Have a Rene in reverse, and we have a Tranchodon non-hollow. Interesting. I wasn't actually thinking about what the names are going to be. I probably should try and work out which ones they are in English. Most of them are probably obvious, but I don't know, seems more fun to be doing it, taking the French names, to be honest. There's a code. I wonder if the big hits are, you know, still named. Oh, I've done it. haven't I? 1, 2, 3. Me not thinking. Okay, we have a Steel Energy de base. We have a Lixie, Pikachu, he's got the same name, Paracool, Zapatrel, Montagne Neige de Desastre. Interesting. I'll probably messed that name up quite badly. Bluezale, Quencia, Quafferton in reverse, Infect, interesting name, Infect in reverse, and we get a Tapatoes EX. Squawkabilly is known as Tapatoes, and that's a really interesting card. It's got texture, but it's quite flat, which I'm quite surprised by. It does, you can see the texture on the card, but you can see it's not quite as deep texture as English cards. Nowhere near, obviously, as Japanese. Japanese is far superior. But we get a Tapatoes full art Squawkabilly, essentially, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to pop him in a sleeve. There we go. So we get one pull from our first double pack blister. Second one, most excitedly, Oinkologne. I did kind of really come to like Oinkologne from Scarlet and Violet. Such a main part of the base set. The one of the first cards I got, because I pre-ordered on Pokemon Center, was the Pokemon Center stamped special edition card. I actually got 4 of those because I ordered 4 products. So yeah, so Oinkologne was the first sort of standout new character to me, other than the starters. But that's a really cool little figure. I think these are erasers. I'm not sure. They call it a gomme in French, so I assume it says like a back to school. They do the they did actually have the back to school tins, pencil cases. I was tempted to pick one up, but they were quite expensive. Everything was quite expensive, to be fair. But start off with Brilliant Stars again. I wonder what Whimsicott's called in this set. Just have a really random name. Okay, so Brilliant Stars are not the packs with the hits. I would hope that, you know, with these 2-pack blisters, 1 pack at least has a hit. Although we could get a trainer gallery, so we'll keep our eye out for a trainer gallery. We have a Water Energy, Noad Coco, Ami de Gala, Friends in Gala, Dimoret, Cremi, Carabing, Melofay, Cerebu, Magma stays the same, Skelenox, that's pretty cool for the reverse, and a Maganon for the non-hollow. Okay, gonna separate that one just as it's in its own sleeve. Paldeer Revolved. Let's see if this pack has the same again, maybe a good pull. Get a code card. 1 to the front this time, won't make the same mistake. Another Steel Energy. Rondoodoo. Girafarig. I guess they couldn't work out what name to call that in French, so they kept the same. Super Bowl, or should I say Super Bowl. Tropius, same name. Okay, Aparen. Sort of Vespiquen. Ice Cube is called Becca Glaçon. Interesting. Okay, Mashin is Iono. Interesting. So Iono name does change. So we have a Mashin, Grandog for the first reverse, Frigodo for a second reverse, and Tyrannosif, Tyranitar. So we just get a regular hollow Nothing special in that pack, but actually, you know, opening new sets, opening new variants of cards just kind of interests me. There's a level of interest there that, you know, I'm not disappointed by anything that we pull because actually we've not seen it before. So we're going to cut that one open and we're going to hopefully get some pulls from 4 packs that are inside these. I think these should be, is it 2 Paldea, 1 Scarlet, and I want to say it was a Silver Tempest in the ones that I opened in English. Let's see what we have. We get a Miraidon EX, obviously French descriptions for the powers that they have, but that's quite cool. I'm going to keep that safely in that cardboard sleeve for now. I can go in my strange promos binder. There's a code card. And we have about 4 packs. And the 4 packs are 1 Paldea Evolved, another Paldea Evolved, a Scarlet and Violet, and a Silver Tempest. So, interesting. Let's go Silver Tempest first. I'd really like to pull some major French cards. I know there's no way I'm going to master set them. Obviously, I'm not going to keep buying French sets. But just for the novelty of it, I suppose. Okay, we have a good code card in this one. Can you imagine if we pull an alternate art from a French pack? That would just be crazy. I have no idea about how you measure the value of something like that. I'd have to look around to see if there's a way, much like we've got price charting and a few websites that we can track prices with. There must be something to track French prices too. So we start off with a Fighting Energy, Gladys, Escroco, Nitram, Araqua, Spinder, Barpow, Sonistrel, Stalgamin. We get a reverse Dedenne. Dedenne stays the same. We do get something at the back. It's just a V, and it's the Majaspic V. So Seviper is Majaspic. It's quite a nice not texture, but hollow actually. Pops quite well. Interesting that the Squawkabilly kind of let me down a little bit in terms of the quality of the card, and yet that one I'd almost say is more heavy on quality than the one I have in English, but interesting. Not a bad card. Nothing too major. Main set, just a V, but nice to pull. Let's put these somewhere we can see them. Okay. This is where I don't have enough room on the desk. I'll pop them over there. Okay, Scarlet and Violet base, or Écarlate and Violet. Violet. Don't pronounce many T's in France, so there's a code. 1 to the front. I'm very much looking forward to getting back, and a week or 2, less than 2 weeks, I think, a week and a half, we'll have Obsidian Flames. Very much looking forward to that. So we have a Darkness Energy, Itomi, Tissenbool, Zapatrel, Escroco, Mimosa. Okay, we have a new name. Hyperball, Cleopsitra, Ramelos in reverse, Chochodile in reverse. Some of these names are funny. And Craparoy for cloth. Craparoy is a ridiculous name, I have to say. Interesting. Obviously they don't realise the connotation in English. Roy, or Roi. The last three letters is king in French. So basically they've called him Crap King, which is an interesting play on words. Let's go one to the front. Okay, we're pulling all the steel today. So we have a Steel Energy, Ramelos, Hilionso, Rocobot, Pome, Philantrap, Quartermac, Energy Inversion. Some of these cards are very miscard. That's actually got an alignment dot in the very bottom corner. Don't know if you can. Let's try and. It's not going to focus, but I think you can just about make the alignment dot out. We have a Luxio in reverse, Frigodo in reverse, and a Gigancell. I think that's Knuckle Stack. Right, just a holo. Okay, and for our last pack from that tin, and the last pack for today. See what we can end it with. There's a code. One to the front. Okay. Again, quite badly cut. Very heavy on the right. We have a Lightning Energy, Compagnol, Pietace, yeah, that. Salutin, Chochadao, Tag, Balbalaise, Albert, Quencia in reverse, Famignol in reverse, and I think we have an EX. Does look like the bottom of an EX. We have UU EX. That, I honestly, what is the name of that fish? It's the goldfish from Paddy Evolved. God, what is it called? I'm going to have to look that up. I've totally forgotten it. I was hoping to pull it in English and I've got nowhere near it. But yeah, so we have the UUEX. That actually really, really pops. That is an incredible looking EX compared to the ones that I've opened in English. And I like the ones in English. Doesn't that look amazing? So we do get a last pack magic hit. Very happy with that. And yeah, something to take back to England, pop into a binder, and yeah, just memories really. Pop that there for now so you can see it. So yeah, so out of 8 packs we get 3 hits, not too shabby. As I've said, these 4 packs are going to go to one of you. All you've got to do, like, subscribe and leave a comment on this video. Any comment will do. Happy to just keep it open for you to put anything you want. Nothing rude, obviously. And yeah, big shout out again to Jordan for giving me the idea. Wasn't too sure about whether to try to go into the shop and film there because never done it before. Was a bit nervous. I did try and got a decent explanation as to why we'd have to do it fairly rapidly and not be too detailed, but it was an interesting little trip. And yeah, if you want to be in with a chance, make sure you leave a comment, like and subscribe. So that's the end of it for today. It's been a long day. I'm quite tired. I'm soon to hit the sack, and I will be back on Monday with a new opening from the custom booster box. So until then, I will say quickly, I'm shouting him out a lot and I appreciate it. Famrips Pokemon, yesterday I watched his live and he pulled the Gengar VMAX alternate art from Fusion Strike. And if any of you watch my channel regularly, you'll know Fusion Strike is the bane of my existence in terms of openings. Honestly, we thought it didn't really exist, never seen anyone pull it before, and it must be such a rare card. But they had a live, and they pulled so many good cards. But the pinnacle of it was at the end, where they pulled the Gengar alternate art. So I highly recommend going over to their channel and trying to catch the recording of the live. And yeah, I'll leave you there with that. Have a great rest of the weekend, and I'll catch you guys on Monday. Take care. See you soon. Bye. Also, just to add, totally forgot, I also bought this awesome Pokeball cushion. That was pretty sweet. And for Tink, I bought a Game of Thrones Stark wolf cushion. Also very cool. Dire wolf, I should say. Yeah. Happy with those. Happy with everything we opened. And yeah, catch you guys on Monday. Take care.